Hi, I'm Lisa of Lisa Grace Wigs, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about hair types. So I'm going to start with like the best of the best. This is Slavic virgin hair. Slavic hair will be the absolute thinnest hair follicle, and this is virgin, so it is the natural color that was on the person's head before it was put in this little sample here. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous brunette. And there's a few things to know about Slavic hair. So because Slavic hair is so fine and so thin, it's going to be more fragile on that silk top than hair with a larger follicle like European or Mongolian or Brazilian. It's also going to end up being lower density more likely because each hair follicle is so much thinner going through that lace with single knots than if you have a hair follicle that's thicker. Slavic hair is going to feel like that just crazy soft baby fine hair. I never had hair like this personally. My bio hair was very thick and very coarse. And I almost think if you have kids, you know how your kids' hair is just so soft, it's never been colored, it's never been treated. As they're growing up, their hair, it just tends to be so soft and so fine. That's kind of what this feels like. And I'm not sure if you can see these. The hair will just naturally have these little fine wispy pieces or flyaways, just like virgin natural hair will have. So if you're looking for like the absolute lowest density, you know, from the top down, and that just very natural, wispy, fine feeling, that's going to be Slavic. Slavic hair is also going to be extremely, extremely shiny. This is European hair. It's also very fine, very silky feeling, but it's not quite as fine as the Slavic. It's not going to have as many of like those little wispies that just kind of blow just because it's so light. European hair is also very shiny, very flowy, very soft. It's just one little notch down from that Slavic hair. It's got just a little thicker follicle on it. It's still going to be thinner than like Mongolian or Brazilian. And European is probably my first choice. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Slavic and I do have a few Slavic wigs, but European is kind of my go-to. Then you've got Brazilian. Now this is a used wig, it is a few years old, and hopefully I'm explaining this well. Brazilian is going to be a thicker follicle, so each little hair strand is thicker than the European and the Slavic. Brazilian tends to hold a curl very well. It's not quite as shiny as the European. That's one of the main differences that I do find in between the two. And Brazilian can come in many different qualities as well. For example, we have had people ship us in wigs to do various things to that have been Brazilian, and some of them have a lot of split ends or they get much thinner as they go down. Some of them don't have very much shine and they feel very coarse feeling. And as far as like the hair and how long the hair lasts, I do think that Brazilian is going to wear out a little bit faster than European, which is also going to wear out a little bit faster than true virgin Slavic hair. And that's just the hair. As far as the actual lace top part, your Slavic may actually end up wearing out a little bit quicker because those little hairs are so fine going into that lace, making a teeny tiny itty bitty baby knot compared to like a Brazilian hair strand going through that lace making a larger knot. So we're going to go kind of close up now. So there is the virgin Slavic. Just going to show you. Not sure if you can see just how fine and wispy those hairs are. They are just tiny, tiny and wispy. Very shiny. And then the European, I don't know, I can kind of see the difference just looking at them as far as this just looks so baby fine. And then the European just looks a little bit more uniform, if that makes sense, or just less of like those little wispies. And then the Brazilian, I feel like you can definitely see when you pull it back here next to the European, you can start seeing those differences just in the shine and how the hair looks as it comes down. So again, we got Brazilian and European and that super wispy virgin Slavic. Very, very fine. And yes, I have not clearly styled this or anything. This poor thing has just been sitting in a drawer, so it's kind of a mess. At least it gives you an idea of the hair. Now you can kind of see those hairs are just so tiny. They're just itty bitty baby hairs. And this one that I'm wearing, this is a European. It definitely needs a haircut. This is a few years old, but it is still going strong and just as shiny as when she was new. I think that's it about hair types. I hope this helps if you're just not sure what the difference is between the different hair types. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful night.